I was around the age of 12 when I was exposed to my first dangerous situation. It was a spring day, and the rangers were out, including mother and grandmother, hunting down a force of orcs and kobolds that had come down from the mountains. Father had remained behind to protect us and the farm, but it was also spring planting time, and we were all doing our part, dropping seeds into the plowed field, and then covering it over again with soil. It's a lot of work for us, but it has to be done within a time frame, and we couldn't wait for Mother to return. My brother Edrin, who is 4 years younger, liked to run off and play in the nearby wood instead of helping with the spring planting whenever he could, if Father was needed to do something else elsewhere. So he did it again, and my sisters weren't paying attention. When I saw him run off, I dropped my hoe and chased after the little bugger. He was fast, though. Once past the fields and into the wood, I saw it. It was a kobold that had somehow slipped past the rangers. It began chasing after Edrin, while making an excited yipping sound as its orange-brown skin glistened in the shining sun. Cursing that I had dropped my hoe earlier, I did come across a knobbly tree branch that I was able to use as a club. It had cornered Edrin with its dagger out, and I hadn't been noticed yet, or the creature didn't care to pay attention to me, as it was so determined to get my brother. I shouted at it right as I raised my makeshift club, and when it turned to face me, I walloped it as hard as I could directly on its head. Even though I was young, I was around twice its height, and Edrin was a head taller than it too. But it had scared my brother so much so that Edrin ran off towards home crying. The kobold picked itself up off the ground with hardly a glance at me, and then ran in the opposite direction of Edrin, back deeper into the wood going north. I ran back to the field shouting kobold over and over as loud as I could. Father came running out of the barn and asked me in which direction it was, and then he chased after it with his longsword. I found Edrin in our shared room, crying. He had soiled himself, and I felt rather bad for him. I cheered him up as I helped him get clean and into a new set of clothes. Edrin was never the same since, and I think this is when he started to turn strange, as in aloof and secretive. I also believe with grandmother, my father's mother, and her influence, he took to studying magic when he got older. Something not many in our large family ever even thought of. We were also fortunate that where we lived under the shadow of the Small Teeth Mountains, that all the problems to come out of there usually went west towards the more populated areas of Am. We in Imnisvale were small and somewhat isolated. When it came time to sleep, I think I realized just what could have happened. My brother could have been killed. Or if it had been chasing after me, I'm not sure if I could have defeated it. I had only been practicing with short bows with a low draw up to that point. Afterwards, I asked Father to teach me how to fight with the basics and took archery much more seriously. I also realized then that life could be taken away from you in an instant, and that to appreciate who you have in your family. My brother wasn't just an annoying little boy that I had to watch over anymore. He was my brother, and I loved him. And from then on, I was his protector, not just his watcher. I think you've had your fill, and then some.
Clank, go back down, wet your whistle, tell your story.
So despite the disgusting things we found in Rythwin, especially the proprietor of the Waning Moon, Thizobald Thorm, we pushed on into Moonrise Towers, searched the outside of the place, and are ready to go in to meet the elf himself, Ketheric Thorm. I don't know exactly what to expect, but I do know that whatever happens, we need to make sure that we are successful. He's the anchor for the Shadow Curse remaining here, and he's also a chosen of the Absolute. For all of that, he needs to die. I don't expect this to be easy either, but even if it costs all of our lives, it would be worth it and must be done. The Absolute army just outside the Shadowlands is ready to march on Baldur's Gate. We cannot let this happen. Ketheric right now is at the heart of not only our problems, but the entire region's problems. If he takes Baldur's Gate, then who knows what he could do to the Sword Coast, to Faerun, to Toril. And it seems like we are the only ones in this world who can put a stop to him. We are outside of Ketheric's chamber. Let's go inside. Let's see what this fool is like. Is that him?
All's well that ends. No, not as bad as it could have.
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise.
Orc?
You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
I keep silent and keep watching.
Mercy, General! Please!
General Thorm?
Let our newest arrival speak. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Paid attention to me almost immediately. And said that I know how they fared. I think he knows exactly who I am. If he doesn't, he's a bit of a fool. I don't care about goblins. Just kill them. They're worthless.
Lies! I served the Absolute! I did everything I was told!
And there you have it. We're too close to the ending. And the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
Nice hit.
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
Is blood black?
No. No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish.
I nod curtly.
Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake!
Old time's sake. Just because I don't want them to live, I don't want them to suffer. I'm not sure what else I can do. I mean, they've got to die, or our ruse will be over too. They've got to be dealt with in some manner. It should be a trial by combat. If you wish to live, you must champion yourself.
Oh, crap! You're gonna enjoy this, ain't ya?
Of course I will. I don't think you're gonna last too long.
May the gods take you first.
Time to strike.
Now this, excuse me, smoke powder bomb. That was Ketheric, huh? Intimidating in that he cannot easily be killed. I don't even know what we're supposed to do against somebody like that. How are we supposed to come and defeat him? The only thing I can think of is returning to, excuse me, to find the Night Song, which is supposedly, or the only thing that could, nobody, Balthazar didn't say it was his weakness, it was, he did say something about it giving him power, which I assume is what is giving him his immortality. Doesn't mean it is. You've got this, Rasha. You're going to be the bestest true soul there ever was. All you've got to do is trust Minthara, listen to the Absolute, and do as she says. Then you get your audience, and you'll be proper rewarded. Don't go listening to them fakers like Dren. Dren does not hear shit. Well, I'm still a paladin and all, even though I felt a little dirty. Hello there, Zealot.
Good luck, true soul.
A
The
drow.
disciple demands much of those who serve her.
Her. Why do you keep saying
Don't
her?
waste a step.
Referring to the Absolute. But I'm supposed to go see... Ketheric Thorm has yanked the curse for the land here. He must be defeated for once and for all. What if you were to cut his head clean off? Would he just walk over, pick it back up, and put it back on? What is this thing around them? Some kind of... Oh. He's got a death ward. Hello?
Don't try giving
She.
orders, true soul. Everyone here answers directly to Z'rell.
That's what I'm supposed to go see, Zorel. Was that not the orc?
Let's see what this does.
Or was it somebody else? Surely nobody in the Absolute... Ketheric doesn't answer to anybody in the Absolute besides, I guess, the Absolute. Alright, so we have this whole place to search. It looked like a fair-sized place, so... Suspicious sounds. Oh. This was outside, we're in here. Oh, right, back outside then. Right, back in.
What's hiding here?
Same thing you find all over the Shadowlands. Rotten food.
Monster lives in this town.
Monster.
Something big.
Ooh.
The biggest thing here. Nothing to be afraid of, lass.
Not afraid. Hungry.
She's hungry. She wanted meat. Now, she says there's a monster here. We've seen... Well, she says she's hearing things. What about that slime? Could that be from this creature she's referring to? What if we can get that thing, turn it on Ketheric? Hello, eye.
The eye focuses on you, taking in every detail of your appearance.
I examine the eye. Did I try this before and I failed? Let's try that again. Not having much luck finding anything. One more try and that's it.
A spark glows within the heart of the construct. Someone or something watches you from beyond.
Well, maybe I did actually. That feels like what's happened before. Alright, no more ever doing that again. Pointless waste of time. So this is going down. The ogre was saying upstairs, and it would make sense because it was a window. How do you get upstairs? Just the downstairs we see. Let's go here. Must be a tower, right? There's got to be many levels. There's stairs going up. Toril.
To next.
Toril. All of Toril. Recruiting gnolls. Though gnolls verge upon being brute beasts who cannot follow orders, couched in even the simplest terms, they can fulfill one important role in an army, such as the one we are building, that of vanguard shock troops. Howling gnoll berserkers can be sent ahead in frontal assaults to absorb defenders' spells and missile volleys, exhausting our enemies' ammunition before the arrival of the organized phalanxes of our less savage troops. Accordingly, Ragslin's... he's dead, is he not? Hobgoblin Rangers are hereby detached to the wilderness to track down gnoll war packs, capture each pack Flynn leader, and bring them back in good condition to Moonrise Towers for tadpoling. The Flynns can then be returned to their war packs, where we can count on the rank and file to follow the orders of the leaders, who will then be loyal to the Absolute. 6 such packs should meet our needs. See to it. Disapel Zarel on behalf of General Ketheric. See? Zarel listens to Ketheric. Hello?
You're not the first to brave the dark for the Absolute. The war camp's a full to bursting.
I saw that. Orcs of the Trielta Hills. The recent dismemberment of ancient Moss, True Soul 26 by Lord Herad's guards at the Ring Fork stronghold is a clear indication that our strategy for co-opting the orcs of the Trielta Hills needs to be adjusted. Sending a herald to talk was regarded as evidence of weakness, so we must assume an attitude of dominance in our next attempt. The true soul among us who best understands orcish customs is undoubtedly Sir Yax of Scornubel. He should be sent backed up by a pair of ogres to deliver a direct personal challenge to Lord Herod, using as an excuse the dismemberment of Moss. Yax is to defeat Herod and then force him to swear fealty to the Absolute, and in return we shall back Herod in the conquest and alliance of the other 2 Trielta tribes. Inform Sir Yax as soon as he returns from the Werewoods. Dispel Zarel on behalf of General Ketheric. It is pretty good way of starting to take over, control everybody by taking their leaders and putting tadpoles in their brains. Invasion plans for Baldur's Gate. Map of the Baldur's Gate, depicting Upper City, Lower City, and Outer City as far as Worm's Crossing, as well as Grey Harbor and the near course of the Chiantar. Worm's Crossing is their bridge to the south. Taking the groves off the table. Dictated to Scribe Yanthus by General Ketheric. Druids, meddling and meddlesome. I have a history with them that makes me wary of underestimating them. They will certainly not welcome the rise of the Absolute in their vicinity, and could become significant obstacles if we don't find a way to take them out of play. I speak here, for starters, of the Emerald Grove and of the Cloakwood Circle. It's much further away than the Emerald Grove. They cannot easily be defeated without a significant diversions of resources, but they can perhaps be neutralized from within. The Druids, by their very nature, do not smile. Yanthus value the balance of natural forces over the welfare of humanity in general, and in the extreme, this is expressed by the faction historically known as the Shadow Druids, who favor complete separation of the circles from what they regard as the ills of civilization. We shall identify the current leaders of the Shadow Druids, cultivate them with gifts while intimidating them with threats, and encourage them to see that the wisest and most prudent course is for the Druid circles to stand neutral as the army of the Absolute marches on the blighted cities of the civilized. Disciple Zarel shall select an appropriate agent to parley with the Shadow Druid leaders. Eventually, all shall be infected with tadpoles. So they have a bunch of illithids, whatever you want to call them, mind flayers, that are giving them tadpoles. I don't know where it comes from. Do they lay it like eggs? There's a door down there. Let's go explore this way first before. Where did we come from here? Before we go up or down. No, we have not been here.
The Chosen's blood. Now that would be
another drow.
Araj O'Blordra, trader in all things occult. A very great pleasure to meet you, true soul. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
Let's hear about this special offer of yours.
Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself.
What exactly are you planning to do with your share?
Research, naturally. We O'Blordras are simply curious by nature.
You realize why the name rings familiar?
Does sound
House O'Blordra
familiar.
was purged a century ago by an alliance of rival drow houses. Among the many crimes tallied against them, their reckless experimentation with illithid breeding stock.
I was going to say, when some of, I mean, we do hear some things that got out of the Underdark, but weren't they using telekinetic powers, like the illithids? It's not true soul blood you want, it's illithid tainted blood.
Blessed by the Absolute, but not blinded by it. Now I simply must study you. The beings you speak of have no use for gods, and yet here we stand in a church of their making. Unless they are not the makers, but simply the means, wouldn't that be a secret worth knowing? So let me adjust my offer. Your blood and your silence, in exchange for the potions I mention, and a tidy pile of gold besides.
Is she not? I don't know if she's a tadpole, if she's true blood. What kind of potion can you make?
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together,
Sound like we're going to jump into bed together. I don't know. She doesn't seem to be a zealot. And I am... You know what? The angle that I'm looking for is that she's not a zealot, she's not a true soul, and she could possibly come up with answers to help against the Absolute. Alright, let's do it.
Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes.
I've been hurt much more than this.
A little pain for a lot of gold. And there we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived.
How?
Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower.
They seem to know me.
I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely.
You want a Asterion? What kind of proposal?
I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise.
You aren't working for Cazador, are you?
That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I'm a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him.
My vampiric friend, sure, I can bring him here.
I must prepare myself for his arrival.
What? Odd. So, apparently this potion she gave me, upon consumption, I and my surrounding allies regain health. Equal to my constitution. One of Blood Vendor Araja Blodra's elixirs, distilled from a specific sanguine quality and with properties aligned to an equally specific race. Half-elf. I don't know what she's planning with Asterion. Perhaps I could bring him here. I always say no to whatever she's would ask of him. So this was it. This is what we saw.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the
rafters above. Okay. What's out here? I can't see anything up there. Alright. Let's just go grab him from camp, since we can just go there and be back momentarily. Asterion?
Yes?
You know, I never asked, are you Cazador's only spawn, or are there others like you?
Cazador, sired 7 spawn. Me and my 6 brothers and sisters.
6?
I was one of his first. Some of the others came years later. He was a monster to us all, but did take special pleasure in my pain. He said my screams sounded sweetest. And now that I'm gone, I don't know. I pity the other 6.
You know, I'm gonna have to be nice to him. If I could support Shadowheart in her endeavor to be a Dr. Sisiar, I can support him and whatever he does. I'll be a little friendlier from now on. Alright, I need you in my party. Will you travel with us?
I would, but you have so many friends already.
Take Shadowheart's place. We'll be back to get to her soon.
In that case, I'd be happy to tag along.
Ah, yes. Asterion. He's going back to Rogue. New feat available. Ability improvement. He's focusing on dexterity. You are quite dexterous. You're as dexterous as I am now, when I wear those gloves. Alright. So whatever happens, I'm here for Asterion. Oh, to hells. I'll even give him some of my blood if need be. He can drink my blood.
I should speak up.
Though I seriously don't think it would come to that now. But anyways, if such a thing were to come.
Dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
What have you got there, Scratch?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Better not be garbage. I'll bet you. What a way for the ultimate insult from your pet dog. I thought of you when I saw it, and it was a piece of rotten whatever. Garbage. Mesh toe sandals. A mesh of webbed material protects the toes from errant spiders. They seem to be brand new and never worn. You know what? I'll try them. Next time we go to camp, I'll send this to camp. Got a lot of clothing there. Alright, let's go and leave the camp. have to be nice to Astarion from now on. I'm afraid I'm pushing my way because... I mean, unless he's going to harm others, then it doesn't matter. Whatever he wants, I'm here to support him. Where was it again? In here? There she is.
I never thought I'd see one in real life. I read about your kind for so many years, but you are a finer specimen than any bestiary could describe.
I take it she wants his blood.
You're really a vampire. At least one of their spawn.
Won't you show your fangs?
We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. And he's yours to command. My envy is palpable.
Excuse me, he's his own person.
I'm sure he really believes that. How utterly adorable. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
This is what she wants.
I'm sorry, you want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away.
You are a strange one.
To dance on the edge between life and death.
Maybe we should bring her back to camp so you can bite her every night.
I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Really?
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you're squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
He's not my charge. I'm here to support him. He said no. There's nothing more to discuss.
How very disappointing.
Astarion?
Yes?
Okay. You know what? I can't go without Shadowheart because she might be able to tell us things. But at least, I think I gain... There's two of them now. Hey, who's that over there? I think I gained some of Astarion's favor, so it's probably worth bringing him. Who are you? You look out of place.
She sees everything we are. Do you understand? There is no hiding from her.
Yes. I thought you would... Are you taking blood from this one? Alright, let's return. I mean, I like Shadowheart a lot, but I'm not attached to the hip. The reason why I want her to come is for her to tell me anything she can. In fact, she's the #1 person that we need to have with us besides Will, because Will's father's in there. But if I had to choose just one, it would be Shadowheart. And not for her prowess in battle, though she's getting very powerful with her spells. It is because she may be able to tell us things about Ketheric.
I was hoping you'd come to chat.
And anything
What
else
do you need?
we find there that's about Shar. So it seems Ketheric Thorm did all he did for his daughter, Isabel. Almost understandable.
That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bedsheets.
Yes, Selenite to Shar
At least he's
to
proof you
Absolute.
can turn from Shar and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living.
Alright. Join me, please.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner and there'll be room for me.
You can take Astarion's place. He'll stay here at camp.
Lead the way then.
Before I return, I'd like to clean myself up some. There. No more blood. Another door here.
Here goes nothing.
So should I go up or should I go down? I believe they all went up, which means perhaps I should go downstairs. The cat's sleeping. I wouldn't mind having a cat as well. Have my own menagerie. Dog, owlbear, cat. What else could I have? Oh, they left. The Norse left. You know what? I was hoping they'd ally themselves with me now that... Wait. So on my map... Sounds. Suspicious sounds. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't hear anything. Silver cake stand. What if we can set fire to this? Oh, the sounds are coming here is where it's been marked. And I assume it's from this... whatever this is. That didn't do anything. You know, Shadowheart. You can cast Firebolt. Well, it's not attached to anything that feels pain, I'll say that.
At least things have stayed interesting.
I'm not sure what to do.
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
So maybe if we go upstairs, we'll find the answer. Now... there's hidden treasure here on the other side. Okay. Treasure? I'll call it treasure. 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 This way.
My way.
Did you come with your fellows?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I caught a glimpse of Ketheric and Sorel. Wouldn't have the gumption to stick my nose in, like you did, mind.
Oh, I killed your fellow orcs. To tell the truth, now that we're here, maybe we could find... what that's coming from right here. It's well worn.
What's that?
A crack in the wall. Well, this calls for my hammer. I have no idea what this thing is.
Through a narrow crack in the wall, you hear something shift against stone. The pulse of a crawling, living thing.
What is it? I'm gonna try to determine what it is. This is more a job for Gale. Yeah. Alright. Failed the first time to figure it out. And I guess I failed the second time. I don't know.
Almost catch a glimpse, but the darkness within the wall is too deep.
This is stupid. I've done this worse. I just hope I get my arm and hand back. Reach in. What are you, creature?
Your awareness unfolds, expanding through every wall in the tower.
Really?
Every mind.
It's really that big?
A vast living network, extending down into the dark, where something wakes.
Could this be the Absolute?
What is it? What now?
It's a trap!
Tendrils snap like iron cords around your wrist.
The
presence in your mind looms large, closer now.
I wriggle my hand free. trap I heard.
With a soft sucking sound, your hand pulls free. The flesh within the wall retreats.
Black.
Careful. In future, you can't just stick your hand in every strange hole you come across.
Didn't I try that in the Underdark too? Don't forget the spiders, the bag that spiders had. I have a habit of sticking my hands into scary places. Don't think I did notice the, yes. Well, I don't know what that is exactly, but it seems to go all throughout the tower, above and below. Could it be that this is what the Absolute is? Some kind of weird creature like that? It's too bad I couldn't determine what it was for certain. Well, you know, if we want to come back here, this is great for Asterion to be. Take shots at everybody up here. What's with those roots over here? Can we climb up it? This isn't actually how I wanted to go upstairs, but alright. Somebody's room. Could it be Ketheric's? Salune's devotee. This diary records the life of John Medolin. He suffered from lycanthropy. I already read that. Didn't fall in love with the priest, but they were best of friends. Autumn Crocus. Death and Divinity, a Godly Guide. Crescent Moon Earring. A single bronze earring shaped into the Selûnite symbol of a crescent moon. This could have been anyone's, like an acolyte's here, or a priest. Or it could be Ketheric's place. I don't know. There's a plaque there. Whoa! One of these again.
It won't get the drop on me.
We seem to be missing Will. Don't know why. Alright. Ha! Well, got the drop on me.
Don't give up now.
Will, where are you?
Stay idle.
What are you doing down there, Will?
No one stopped me yet.
Too good to climb up here
Swift
with
as
us.
my feet can carry me.
I don't think that anybody was sleeping here. If they were, a stained letter, plain unadored note. I wonder if I could read this. My darling daughter, like if they were, obviously they would have been eaten by this mimic. My darling daughter, when you were a little girl, I would often watch you play with your dolls and your cousins and picture myself an enormous, opaque, silvery shield surrounding you, protecting you. I knew somehow, deep within myself, that no harm could ever befall you, because I would not let it. Although the healers say I may pass into the City of Judgment soon, this must be Ketheric's wife, Isabel's mother. Know this, darling daughter, I am always around you, I am always with you, and the Moon Maiden will never allow you to bear a burden you cannot carry. I love you forever, a love that has no death. Mama. Actually, I think maybe we should take that. Take it all. Perhaps Ketheric left this in here as a way of guarding the room. Maybe he still has compassion for her. Selûnite amulet. An open heresy. I believe I've read that. If we leave this place, there's a plaque here.
Be cursed.
We may have run into Absolute.
Melodia Thorn.
That's her name,
loving
Melodia.
Mother, beloved wife. Her light will never be forgotten.
I don't think we're supposed to be in this room. Portrait of a tradesmaster. What's in here? Nothing here. Oh, I may be able to climb down these roots. But what would the point of that be? We'd just go downstairs. But I don't think we're supposed to be up here, at least not in this spot.
Have a taste if you don't believe us.
Where does this go? I don't know. Let's go down into the basement. Alright, just hold some things. See if we can't find this treasure. Is it downstairs? Now, don't think that I didn't get the words of that, whatever it was, that it's a trap. Perhaps this is a trap. But as I've been saying, I'm pretty sure Ketheric knows who we are. So I'm not surprised. But I am surprised. What was that thing? More of these things down here. I don't think the treasure's down here. Somebody's talking. More zealots for the absolute. The treasure is nearby, but I cannot figure out where. In the rafters above, perhaps. I would think so. We were just up there. Alright, let's go take a look. Actually, I think it's on the other side. There's a crack in the wall. Didn't see this first time around. Alright, hammer time. I see a chest in there. Will
Hammer needed.
There. That did it.
A lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Ice Storm. Silver necklace, 76 gold. Well, that's the treasure.
If not over, then through.
Right. Oh yeah, there's everybody that needs to be found is here. Tieflings. Will's father. Mole. Oh, who else? I know there's more. Wouldn't be surprised if there's some druids or not. Or two. I know there's more. Druids or harpers. I meant harpers, but perhaps druids too. Orc?
No feuding under this roof, true soul.
Not an orc.
We're all one under the absolute.
Drow.
More's the pity.
More's the pity, you say. Right, this isn't where I want to go. The Disciples Zavrel is down there. Did we pass her by? Too bad I can't use that horn to call the goblet of the ogres. That'd be a good distraction. Disciple Zavrel maybe is upstairs. Anyways, we're gonna go downstairs. Enough fooling around. Alright. If there's prisoners here, this looks like this would be the place to find them. Hello?
All's well here. The cargo from below has already been taken to the docks.
Cargo. And working docks. Interesting.
Speak up.
Don't get too close to the prisoners. They're desperate enough to try anything.
They seem to have a lot of drow among them. Prisoners, huh? I would like to go and talk to them.
It is impossible.
Is this where they are? Who's that? Where? Oh, this must be the docks. Very strange how the light has a halo around it.
This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets a clear day.
Soon. As soon as Ketheric is dead. Hello?
I'm afraid you missed the ship, Trousseau. But there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo.
So, where are the ships heading?
Baldur's Gate. The
As
army
I
marches
thought.
overland. But we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way.
So why does the Absolute want to make war with the city?
Locals need to see hard truth. Take their place in hard design. Or they don't, and we send them to meet the old gods they cling to. Doesn't matter much either way.
So what cargo are they bringing?
Nothing of note. Just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
The cargo is important. Another look can't do any harm.
Right you are, I suppose. Check away.
Maybe we can sabotage it. Is this it? Right here? Okay. This is to be loaded onto ships that come by. Alright, what can we do here? Zentaran shipping crate.
A wave of sick familiarity radiates from one barrel amidst the cargo. Tadpoles. Sleeping and scarcely aware, but echoing yours 100-fold.
100.
Holy hells. Each one a mind flayer in waiting.
We have to do something about this. This Zentarum, I can see that. Reach out, tadpole to tadpole. I'm going to risk it.
A pattern of blank minds, newly born. They carry only a bare shred of memory, inherited from something older. A sleep of centuries. The birth and destruction of a settlement above forming only background noise to the dream. Until something descended down into the darkness, and the dreamer awoke.
Whoa.
These tadpoles came from beneath the tower.
Yes.
If we use them, we'll deny the cultists of their power.
Yes. Use them.
The vat is still, placid. Thousands of tadpoles happily awaiting their hosts.
What a strike it would be. Need to get rid of this. Examine the seal. It looks familiar to me.
The winged serpent
Zentarum.
of the Zentarim. It seems their pursuit of profit extends even here.
Got to be able to do something about this. Kill these people out here. Kick it into the water. Open it. Kick it into the water. I don't know. Oil of combustion. It may not matter if we defeat Ketheric. We can always come back out here. But I don't want to just attack these guys now, and then all of a sudden, Ketheric's army is arrayed against us, marching from just outside. we have to avoid something like that. We can't fight off hundreds of ogres and thousands of everything else. Maybe I should speak to that man again.
Not long before we march on the city.
I checked the cargo, it's a little unusual.
Don't see how, Trousseau. It's just supplies going ahead of the troops.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Think hard, what's really in the boxes?
The presence deep in your mind is awake, unblinking. This is it. A single word pervades your consciousness. Soon. As you bear down on his mind, you feel a pulse in response. 1,000 pulses, echoing from the nearby crates. Tadpoles. His mind had rejected the knowledge, forced it behind a mental wall. A wall you just took a hammer to.
Worms. Worms in their heads. Worms all over.
Guard duty's boring. You're letting your imagination run away with you.
And as quickly as you tore down his defenses, you shore them back up. His mind is blank and blissfully ignorant once more.
Oh, Trousseau. You just missed the ship, but there'll be another one along soon.
Alright. There's nothing we can do about it until... Well, we can't let that get out there.
These boots have seen
But
everything.
they may have sent another one along, full of that stuff as well. But we have to destroy them whenever we come across them. I don't want to do it right now, like I said, because I don't want there to be a fight yet. Yes, I know it has to be destroyed. However, we can do it. Cat hole.
Let's see. I'm way too big.
But don't I have something that can turn me into gaseous form? I think it's scroll, is it not? Oh, I think I gave it away. Let's see. Potions. Let me look. I do transform into a cloud of mist. And become tiny. Well, I don't know. Let's do it. Oh, can I go in the cat hole now? Well, this just takes me up from top to bottom. Steel claw. She probably wouldn't see me as anything but mist. Let's just get rid of this.
Quiet, lest I miss its cries for mercy.
It's dead. Silly cat. Alright, now we have to get back with my companions. We're way down there. Let's go and reunite. Alright, so we know that's what's through those doors. Over there. Now we've got to look for our captured allies. It's them.
Burst in, spells ablaze, and rescue us.
I bloody hope not. If he saves us, I'll never hear the end of it.
Huh. So you guys are alive?
Conversation has been cut short. These prisoners are for Disciple Balthazar's attention only.
What are the prisoners going to do? Talk me to death?
Your reasoning is hard to argue with. You're free to speak to the prisoners.
Hello there.
You want to help? The gnomes a couple cells down are up to something.
Ah, that's what I
and we're
forgot.
in.
The gnomes. What are the gnomes planning?
I can't read bloody minds. Go on, before someone sees.
Well, you said you're in. How could you be in for something that you don't even know what's happening? Cell 4. Oh, I remember her. Lacrissa. I don't remember him exactly. But the two siblings for Roland are still alive. Balthazar wants him for his experiments. We're gonna have to go and kill that piece of filth. There's a book over there. Perhaps a journal from a prisoner. Cell 3. Ah, the gnomes. Wulbren.
You ordered that guard about as if you were the Absolute herself. What do you want with us? Exactly.
Guess I need to explain to them. I'm here to help you escape.
Huh. And why would you be so inclined?
I know the tieflings imprisoned here. I want to break you all out.
Those Spitfires? Well, they certainly gave the guards a run for their money. And they'd be a help in the escape. I reckon you and I were meant to meet. I'm Wulbren.
Make sure that he doesn't have a tadpole in his brain already. I'm Siren Sahandran. Pleasure to meet you.
We've got a plan. For us and the tieflings both. But we're scuppered without the right equipment. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality. Whatever you find, throw it through the bars. But for the love of Gerdel, make sure a guard doesn't see you. Or we're both done for.
No, I just have to end up killing the guard.
I feel it.
These scrying eyes aren't going to help either.
Behind the back wall and beyond. Water. I'd bet my last copper there's a pier nearby.
This could be our chance,
That's
sir.
right. I never met these ones, unfortunately. I want... That's it. There's got to be more. Where's Zevran? You know, a severed leg just laying on the ground does not give me much reassurance that the prisoners have been treated all right. Who's this?
Don't speak to the prisoners. The Absolute forbids it.
Alright, you know what? I haven't really seen an orc up close before. Half-orcs. Several of them, yes. In my time. But I was going to say that the females look like males, and the males are even uglier. Well, half-orcs aren't known for their beauty either, but I've actually befriended one when we were on a ship, a transport ship. Sailed with him for months, actually, before I returned home. Who's this? Oh, is this the warden? Not sure what I'm going to say, but I'll just ask what's going on.
You spark of the familiar.
Tiefling.
Do I know you, true soul? Perhaps not. Your face is rather bland. Regardless, know this. I am the warden. The prisoners are my charges, and I answer to Disciple Balthazar himself. Stay on my good side.
Gently probe the warden's mind. Wait. So tell me about Disciple Balthazar.
My. They are letting all sorts become a trousseau these days. He is chief advisor to General Ketheric, and one of the Absolute's favored. His necromancy is second only to the General's. It is an honor to serve him.
Yes, I'm a very bad true soul. You know, your face is pretty bland, too.
My face might be bland, but yours? It is now carved into my memory. Forever.
Good for you. I'll do my utmost to impress you.
A pity you're already failing, then.
You must confiscate lots of interesting things from prisoners.
Indeed. But all are kept out of reach and under constant surveillance in the office above. Prison security is my highest priority.
I'm looking for a particular prisoner, Duke Ravengard.
He sounds important, and I'm afraid the mere dregs are the only ones left in my care.
Other tieflings, your own people, are in a cell. Aren't you bothered?
Anyone who refutes the Absolute is an enemy of mine, true soul. Remember that.
Yes, good for you. You're very tough. I'm going to detect her thoughts, gently probe the warden's mind. Good.
Your mind swirls with information about the prison. The small levers behind the warden's desk open every cell, while the larger one triggers the alarm. And interesting items confiscated from prisoners lie above the warden's office, just up the ladder.
If you are going to stare, kindly do it elsewhere. As I said, you are free to roam where you wish, but do not speak to the prisoners.
Alright. Do not speak. A little late for that. Ah, the large lever, the alarm. The small ones, the individual cells. If we pull them, obviously it's going to be really bad for us. There's a ladder going upstairs.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
Guess I'm not impressing her, but that's okay. We'll be killing her soon. If we had a Asterion, perhaps he can climb up that ladder. Is there any way... We could jump across here. Oh, what do they have over there? Must find where Zevlor is. This is not impressing me. Zevlor could have been one of these victims. What is down here? Oh, is that what that creature is? Ew, I wouldn't want to fall down there. Maybe this is what... they've been throwing bodies for this thing to eat. That's horrible. You know what would really get it? If you threw, not smoke powder, but a barrel of rune powder. Well, that'll get it. And this whole building would shake. If we only had such a thing. That dwarf, or sorry, gnome, the deep gnome took it. But she gave me what I can use as a bomb. Throwable satchel. I don't like it down here. Wait, perhaps we can go up to where she has... Scrying eye, though. None of us are particularly stealthy. We're all wearing medium to heavy armor. Alright. Oh, and she's come up.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Try to talk my way out of it. What even is trespassing when you think about it? It's just being in place. Where's the crime in that?
Your conviction is enough. This will be taken no further. Nonetheless, this area remains forbidden. Best not try that again, lest your actions speak louder than your words.
Alright, let's get out of here. Don't particularly like this warden. So we've got to toss tools. Might want to take out one of these scrying eyes again. Or both of them. I have a lot of these around here. As that Durgar said, knife the eye. So we still haven't found any sign of Duke Ravengard. Zevlor, Duke Ravengard, Mole. In any of the other tieflings, but there was a lot of dead tieflings there. Unfortunately. Oh, that lover of that woman, the whitish looking tiefling. I hope that's him, the husband. I don't know. Alright, what's this way then? That's how we came down. This is going out.
Won't I?
The only place left down here is here.
Let's see what this does.
Torture room. Durgar.
A new face.
No, deep gnomes.
Do as the warden says, when she says, and you'll be fine. Plant one foot in front of the other. Head forward. Back straight. Make them fear you.
Well, they're not questioning anybody now or torturing somebody right now. It appears we've come too late to find anything. Bones. Nothing here. This is disgusting. Scroll of false life, scalpel. Torture bed. Speak with the dead scroll.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
Hold person. Tools. We may need a Astarion to go up there. Astarion is very stealthy. Did we speak to you?
Be a dear and strike me deaf. Our guests are especially sobby today.
Okay. Then we go back up. Some of the prisoners are still alive. Where's Mole and Duke Ravengard, though? I don't like this at all. The weapons, but anything that can break the rock will do. Whatever we find, we need to pass it to him discreetly. Rescue the tieflings. Anything we find, huh? We haven't gone up here. Another scrying eye that way. Another female ogre. Bunch of undead. These liches. I don't know who that is. This looks a little disturbing. Let's speak to them.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Realm?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet. Show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. Tongues of psychic flame lap at the memory of the goblins dying by your hand.
I see you like to handle underlings physically. So do I.
Got any more for me to punish?
Plenty. But I hoped someone of your talents would be more ambitious. You came here to answer the Absolute's call. Let's see what you're made of.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them.
Don't know if this is a
Every
good thing.
emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
What could I'll distract her with thoughts of my care for Shadowheart.
You took pity on one of Shar's sorry little followers. Or was it genuine affection? Let's take a closer look. With the Absolute, your fantasies can become more real than flesh. The pleasures of the mind can surpass those of the body. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me the power she gave you.
Why not? What's the point in power if you don't get to have a little fun every now and again? She gave me the power to cut the thread of life with a thought.
Oh. Can you...
But I can caress as well as cut. That's why you should stay on my good side. And the best way to do that is to serve General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Is it true that General Thorm is invulnerable?
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable.
I live to serve. What do I need to do?
There is a relic that General Thorm requires.
The Night Song.
He sent his most trusted advisor, Disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it.
Yes, I know
the
of
relic
it.
is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home.
What exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
I already met Balthazar.
Then he must have failed to make the urgency of his mission clear. I do not want to see you again until the relic is secure at Moonrise.
She just killed an ogre, which I would assume would be one of the most powerful. Alright then. Who's this? Hello?
It is not your time yet, Blessed One.
The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation.
I see.
Save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
If we bring the night song back, they may allow us to go. I've heard that those lucky few come back changed.
You are already changed, true soul. Hearing her voice is what brought you here. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feelings. Utter contempt for you and all your kind.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
She's not a true soul. What's with the skeletons? Does the Absolute dabble in necromancy now?
Her design does not end at the grave, Blessed One. You will serve, whether you ascend or fall, and I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Not particularly. Alright. What's in here? Library? We need the tools. I don't think we're going to find anything like that here.
Something good here.
But I do believe if we bring Asterion with us, we can get what we want. But they have one of those scrying eyes up there. If Asterion goes up there and backstabs it quietly, then it should be fine. Absolute outfit. I think I would ever wear that. Is this a little gift? What does that mean? Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are, and I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the General. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but if I am afforded the opportunity, I shall pass along your gratitude. B. Balthazar gave him those wings. Marcus, the human/winged whatever aberration. She is. We'll not speak to her again until we have the night song. Where's this door go? When we do, we'll return. Who are these people? An acolyte. Hello?
Hey, true soul. What's the word? Armies gathered outside. The General giving us marching orders.
Keep it to yourself, but the General's advisor is missing.
The Necromancer? The General won't leave one of his own behind. He might be the Absolute's chosen now, but he's still a soldier at heart.
Hello?
Seen the view out west from the terrace? All those beasts camped under one banner. That's the Absolute's power. The General's power.
Big old heavy chest. Let's see what's there. Nothic eye. Fire. There's some gold. Alright. It seems that we don't really have much of a choice. We have to return to the mausoleum and continue going down where we were. We need that night song. You know what, I don't really want to hand it over to Ketheric. That would be foolish. So what, he can keep his invulnerability? We required an umbral gem from the lair of the Orthon. Yes, that's the last thing we did in there. How do you get in there? I think we need to go down this way. Or no, this is it, right here. Wait, we can get inside there. What am I thinking? Gauntlet of Shar. I forgot we found a sigil inside. Yes, this way. So, that platform was over here. And Shadowheart had said that she needs something... She said we need to get something first, and I assumed it this way, only because this way goes to where Balthazar is. Ghoul Scout. They've been getting killed down here.
Value comes easy. Overcome my trials and win my embrace.
That's Shar. Lady Shar. Orders from B. Balthazar. Pay close attention. Seek the means to access the relic. Search in the library. Do not deviate. Do not fail. Return promptly. Okay. So, ghouls can read. That's my takeaway from that. I didn't even know that Undead had the intelligence to do such a thing.
Her most vaunted treasure.
Gauntlet of Shar.
Countless initiates walked these halls once, seeking to become dark justiciars. I will follow in their path. I will succeed.
The Gauntlet of Shar, from where an army of dark justiciars shall rise and join battle against those who shun her embrace. It is said that the name of this most sacred of sites has two meanings. Firstly, it is a series of trials that Lady Shar's initiates must surpass if they are to join her most vaunted ranks. Secondly, it represents the most martial facet of the Night Singer's embrace. The armored fist shall crush her foes, but gently cradle those who serve her. Initiates cannot advance to Lady Shar's final test until they have earned the rite of passage. You have to earn it. Each trial shall yield an umbral gem. Each gem shall bring the victor closer to the Night Singer. Once the way is clear, the final sacrifice beckons, and spilled Selûnite blood shall herald the rise of a new Dark Justiciar. Not sure what you're going to do with this, but I am very curious to see how this all turns out. Skeleton here. Now it looks like she's about to stab her hand. Or something, I guess, that she should be holding. There's a plaque here.
Her most hallowed mercy.
This goes down to another section below. Alright, let's search these doors. Wow. This is the largest vase I've ever encountered in my life. Silver, glass, sell it. Is everything about sacrifice to Shar? Sacrifice your blood. Sacrifice your... everything. Hanging corpse.
A foul totem of agony, mounted with sadistic relish.
Disgusting. Rusted dagger. Alright. What are we supposed to do? Sacrifice more blood.
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored blood stain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly.
This is one of Lady Shar's trials. Allow me, please.
Alright. Go ahead. Not too deep. I'm sure you're gonna need to do this several more times.
Lady teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her embrace will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
Shadowheart, I don't like this Shar worship you have. You're a beautiful, wonderful woman. You can make a man very happy. You don't need to be following this evil. I'm not sure what... We did pass by that first room. And I don't know why, for some reason, I feel like we need to go back this way. Oh. Maybe we cannot. It's locked. This lever. of Oz. What is this about treasure?
Their most vaunted treasure.
Okay.
A poor effort. Perhaps you are not worthy of my embrace, child.
What are you supposed to do here?
Another bowl bearing the stains of an ancient blood offering.
Another trial. I should do this one as well.
As you wish.
Values those that can remain unseen and can still obtain what they want.
Stealth is
a virtue derived from her very essence.
Sounds like shadows are nearby. A wraith or something. You want to go do this yourself? Well, we could always try to be stealthy, but it's not going to work too well. Will, why are you not...
The pride of the gate.
Point is to be stealthy.
Nice and quiet now.
I'm in plate armor. How stealthy can I be? On stealth, you get to stereo. Don't you have a spell that could help?
My favorite.
You have a spell that could help. I take it we were spotted?
Really? Back to the beginning? Oh, Vlaakith, grant me patience.
Let's look at his spells.
Invisibility. Mustn't let anyone see.
I'm not sure if this will even work, but... we can always try it. Maybe you should go by yourself. Shadowheart, you are in medium armor. Be a little bit easier because the rest of us are in heavy. Actually, Lae'zel's not. Okay. I don't know if this is something... I doubt it has anything to do with combat. Which means that you just have to be stealthy. There's some shadow moving back and forth. Interesting. So what are you supposed to get to? The very end? Wait for it to come back this way. She was spotted.
Keep no one quiet. Worth a try. Better tread carefully.
Is there a lever there?
Best avoid that trap.
Whoa.
What's there shall be mine. Whatever comes, I'm ready.
She says she's going to just unlock it. At least try to.
I love the sound of lockpicking. No time for Danny.
She got it. Umbro gem. We acquired another Umbro gem from one of Shar's trials. Shadowheart revealed to us that in order to become a Dark Justiciar, she must first acquire a weapon called the Spear of Night. This is it, hidden somewhere in the Silent Library. Ooh. You got it, the Umbro gem.
Does this count as adventuring?
Ah, take all of these. Since you can sell that.
Have to keep going.
Weighs very little,
What's
so
hiding here?
some of them, if you have a bunch of them, you can sell it for a decent amount. Scroll invisibility, that could have helped. Those things seem to be gone. Whatever they were, those shadow ghost things. Alright, we're done here. You successfully did it, Shar. The Shadowheart, why am I calling her Shar? Well, in a way, I don't believe that's her real name. At all. Not her birth name. We are missing...
With every breath, a purpose.
What are you doing exactly?
Unheard, unseen.
Come on, over this way.
Need to find a
Will.
way forward.
Defender of the people.
For the love of the gods, what are you doing?
Best foot forward.
Alright, back in here.
What to do? Moving ahead.
Self-same trial. What does that mean? What's in here? They all seem to be holding a candle when they died. This is one of the trials, right? Yeah, she sacrificed some of her blood. Self-same trial. What does that mean? It's just marking on the floor.
No traps, please.
Candles, candles. Very popular for Sharans. Which is weird, because I would have thought you'd be able to be well in the dark. Why don't they give you the ability to all see in the dark? Nothing? Alright, so I mean, I don't see anything this way. It's supposed to be a trial, right? Where's the trial? Oh, I've searched that one already. I don't know. Are we supposed to go this way? I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. Okay, we've had a good look at it. But Shadowheart seems to think we need to pull the lever to get us started. Hey, don't walk out. The lever. The doors are supposed to close. Maybe we need to do sacrifice again.
The bowl contains an ancient rust-colored bloodstain. It forms a neat disc, as if spilled calmly and willingly.
Look upon the statue.
Vanquish your old life to receive my wisdom.
Spill some of my blood in the bowl. Things I do for you, Shadowheart.
Lady teaches us that we are our own worst enemy much of the time. Her methods will elude us until we shed that which holds us back.
Yeah, the door closed. What's ahead? Should we try going back up top? What's here? Is that you, Shadowheart? Flames coming out of your face? I didn't think so. See, Lae'zel cannot be surprised. I guess we have to fight ourselves. Alright then. Gone. Well, there should be 3 more if it's going to be one of each. It's Will over there. I see myself. Including my own weapons. Where'd I go? When they move, they turn into shadow. Missed. Hard to hit me. Ah, it got me there. There I am. Well, if they're gonna stand and fight, we can take them down. Oh, wait. Do I really have the wrong weapon? I guess I'm fighting with a hammer now. For this battle. Smite. Gone. One hit. Gone too. Well, this hammer is pretty powerful. Where's the last one? Let's see. The other Lae'zel. Okay, can I switch weapons? No.
I'm ready.
Come up here. Let's stick together. She even has her temporary hit points.
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad as it could have.
Inspired by that, are you, Lisa? Umbo Transporter. Back to the beginning. But we don't have the orb. Aren't we supposed to get an orb from there?
Down.
Supposed to get an orb. Oh, we passed it by. It's right here.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay. Chosen of Shar.
Is that blood? No.
Seems that these two tests are done. So we go down now lower. Let's see what's down there.